Hello and welcome to today's video. Now, I am the slowest man on Zwift at the moment, probably the slowest man in the world when it comes to cycling because this year's been a terrible year for my training and I've been away in China for 3 weeks. I've been back for a few days, but today was actually the first day I got back on the bike because tomorrow's FRR and I already am not prepared. But this video is not about FRR and my amazing training. What I thought I'd do is I'll just have a look at some of the comments on my videos whilst I've been away, because I've seen someone else do this on a YouTube channel and some of the AI suggested responses does make me chuckle. So the first comment here by Rick Swarterstart. Sorry, I completely butchered that name. I'm probably going to edit that bit out because it's kind of embarrassing about how I am pronouncing people's names. Talking about don't buy these unless you want to replace bearings and bushings, because I did do a short many years ago regarding my Aciomas and changing out the bushings or the bearings. I disagree. I did change the bearings, but I've been riding on Zwift for many hours previously, obviously not this year, and I've changed the bearings once. It's a very simple process, as you can see if you ever bothered to go and look at my short that was produced a long time ago. It was a really simple process, and yeah, I can't complain about it. It's the Aciomas, Geos. Yeah, to me, I'd recommend them to anyone. I've had them for many years and they haven't missed a beat. Dyno Australia, I deactivated my steering because of the lagging of it and sometimes I accidentally press it when I don't want to steer. And it's something extra I don't want to worry about to save a few watts. I don't really care as I'm there to do a workout. And if I waste a few extra watts, so what? And if I lose a couple of places, no big deal. Now the AI response is, yeah, it's easy to get caught out with the steering and fair play. I just like testing things. That's actually probably a pretty reasonable response. Both of those, I'd happily click on both of those. The steering really isn't a factor if you're doing workouts. So if you're doing a workout, you want to be doing a workout. You don't care what the distance is. So fair play. Now, the next comment is from Ben Finnersilver. I hope I pronounced that one correctly because he has been watching the channel for a long time and we've actually raced against each other quite a bit back when I was fit. That's a long time ago, the old days for me. So he makes quite a few comments. First one is regarding to my son. I don't want to go into too much. For those who haven't been following or are new to the channel, I'm the father of what they call a micro-preemie baby. So my baby was born at 29 weeks gestation, 793 grams. So he was in hospital for a long time after being born. I've got a lot of footage, 4 terabytes of footage also that I can put together. I was originally going to plan to make a documentary style, but as things improved and the outcome was looking good, I've put it aside a bit because originally their plan was if it became a lot more difficult, it could be something I put together for other families who aren't as lucky as us and have had much more issues with their premature babies. And also there has been, when we first came into hospital, Whitney was in hospital for since the end of the 25th week. So we were there for 3 weeks before he was born. And the outcome at that stage that they provided us was a lot worse than when we got to the 29th week. So we're actually in hospital. We're actually the happy people when we got to the 29th week compared to a lot of other parents who had just came into the hospital. But moving on. So Ben talks about the aero versus the climbing bike test that I did. And pretty much sums up what I state in the video. And the AI does a pretty good job. So thanks for the feedback. I'll try and add the numbers of riders into testing. Yeah, that's the plan. It's all about the draft at these lower gradients. That AI pretty much sums it up perfectly. And that second answer on that same video, Velo Line. These names. Velo Line, there being basically no difference between the two bikes rolling the pack makes perfect sense to me. While sitting in the pack with the fat draft, the speed advantage of the aero bike effectively goes away because you're not fighting the wind. You're sitting in a fairly still air of a pack. It's the same reason aero bikes lose their advantages when speeds are low. And this is the one I saw. Okay, you got exactly. It's like comparing a hot air balloon to a race car in a car park. What? Like, that made me laugh, AI. Okay, the next comment on the same video is Barry Humbly's 7711. Interesting. Did not have time to watch it. All just proves, yeah, because my videos are very long. Most people don't have time to watch. It all just proves what I've found in riding Zwift in a group. It is erratic. One moment and you're in a group, and then the same power you're at the back or being dropped or you surge to the front. It is not realistic. I'm not sure what's happening. The draft benefit everyone should get does not work. It is too erratic. Now, sorry for my erratic reading of that. Yes, it can be. And what I wonder, because it has been a few weeks since I've done those videos, so I wonder if they've adjusted the draft a bit more since then. Let me know in the comments below and I'll mispronounce your name. Next video. Okay, so Pedro Prego, in regards to the HUD video that I made. I like to be able to place a marker on someone or in someone. Don't place markers in someone. During a race with a lot of people, I like to be able to flag out one specific rider, tick them, and see a colour being just like for the Zwift paces. Oh, and the damn draft indicator that is only available for paying source users. Okay, that second point, I'll address that first. Yes, why couldn't they update that HUD? I was actually going to mention it in that video, but I thought maybe I'd make a video all of its own. Just basically Zwift. I know some people watch some of the videos, maybe part of it. I'm not sure they watch the whole lot. But why can't we have the draft meter? I see now there's another app that actually does it for free, I think. Does a draft meter? I've been away for a while, I don't know. But give us a draft meter. And now the first point that Pedro makes, that's actually, I'd like to have that as well, but I know myself, I'd choose the wrong rider, 100%. I'd end up having to tag like 30 riders and I'd have 30 beams all over the place. But I can see that being very useful when you know, well, especially in really big races in ZRL where you've got 100 riders, but you know you're only racing one team. You can tag, say, 6 of their riders or the 2 best riders or just their sprinter. And that would be really good. However, saying that, I can see a lot of opposition to the fact that that then makes the game probably a little bit, well, it makes it a game. So, but it is a game. So I'm going to leave that alone because that is, I think that's actually a good suggestion, but I don't, just give us a draft indicator first. That's what we want. And then Holy Spike Cycling in regards to, I think Rob's Zwifter podcasting. Why did you ditch Indivelo? Holy Spike Cycling, you mentioned this a few times on my different videos. I haven't ditched Indivelo. I've kind of just ditched cycling. I haven't been on Zwift or Indivelo that much. Now, the rest of the comments are regards to that video I put out, which has been very controversial about sticky watts and the fact that I think that power meters shouldn't be used in top-level racing. I'm not going to revisit it. There's a lot of comments here trying to make excuses for power meters and sticky watts. I'm just going to just leave it as is. Now, what I can do for those who want to see a little bit more about my trip in China, I'm just going to post a few pictures up that I took. Hopefully YouTube does justice to them, because if they don't look absolutely amazing, the best pictures you've ever seen, it's definitely because of YouTube, the compression. It's not the fact that I'm a crap photographer. I might do some streaming. I don't know. It's a little bit difficult with Ethan. He's at the stage at the moment where he's really not settled because of the trip overseas. His hours are sort of all up in the air, so I'm not quite sure when I'll be able to jump on and do the FRR, so I can't guarantee that I'll be able to stream any of the stages. Hopefully I can, because everyone wants to see the slowest guy on Zwift just come last in a race, don't they? It's the most entertaining thing in the world. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.